Last November, voters in Denton overwhelmingly approved an ordinance to put an end to low-level marijuana arrests and citations. Police are doing it anyway still, and today council members questioned whether the ordinance is even something they can enforce. Fox 4's David Tendry joins us now live from Denton with the update. David.
Yeah, Heather, city leaders here in Denton believe state law is what's preventing them from enforcing that ordinance that it passed in November. It's an ordinance that more than 70% of voters are in favor of. City of Denton voters overwhelmingly passed a referendum in November to end citations and arrests for misdemeanor possession of marijuana. But those arrests and citations are still happening.
I'm disappointed that we have 3 council members out of 6 that are still ignoring the will of the people.
Nick Stevens, a founder of Decriminalize Denton, led the fight to decriminalize marijuana, collecting enough signatures to get the issue on the ballot. The city so far has failed to implement the new ordinance, with some city council members claiming doing so would violate state law.
I don't think some of us are willing to admit to ourselves or to our constituents that we are not omnipotent, that we don't get to just keep thumbing our nose at state law and nothing will happen.
Other council members warned that failing to move forward will have consequences.
We're in danger of playing chicken with the voters, and playing chicken with the voters is a dangerous game.
During a work session Tuesday, the city manager highlighted which parts of the ordinance violated state law, and that included banning officers from using the smell of marijuana to search someone, issue a citation, or make an arrest.
I'm trying to make sure that we are not breaking the law.
And officers are still citing and arresting people for marijuana-related offenses. About 52 citations and/or arrests from November to mid-January. But the city manager insists marijuana possession is a low priority.
I will assure you that marijuana enforcement continues to be a low priority and has been and will continue to be.
There was no resolution during Tuesday's meeting, but some council members hope to find a compromise.
I do trust the process, and sometimes the process is messy, and this is messy. But I'm not going to sit here and say to the chief of police that you have to do something that is against your oath.
For ones leading the charge to decriminalize cannabis, they say they're not abandoning the issue.
At the end of the day, democracy always wins, and it's important for people to know that.
City leaders say when talking about marijuana citations that have been recently issued that are also involving arrests, well, they say those arrests are typically for a primary violation, something above marijuana possession. They're talking about criminal trespassing, outstanding warrants, etc., things of that nature.